This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs
Well, there's a song that just immediately electrified my guest here in the studio, producer Dwayne Bishop, and yes, that Dogs Out song. Rhonda Hebert is here from Pampered Pets Ultrasonic with 30 locations across British Columbia. We're talking dog hygiene and dental care. How come?
Not so much dental care, Sterling. It's maintenance and dog teeth cleaning.
Okay.
Dental care is more of a veterinarian procedure.
Okay, right.
That's for dogs that have periodontitis or any kind of longevity disease. That's a veterinary procedure. I am about dog teeth cleaning, flossing,
Okay.
teaching you how to keep your dog away. It's like an apple a day keeps the vet away.
Mm-hmm. When did it become apparent that there was this whole idea, Rhonda, has legs, and all of a sudden you began to consider, well, maybe we should bring this to the people? I mean, you're located here in the Lower Mainland. Now I know you operate from as far away as Vancouver Island to Kamloops on the other extreme with 30 locations in the middle. When did that evolve, and why?
It evolved because when I opened Pampered Pets Grooming, I had 600-700 dogs that would revolve and come in, and the issue kept coming up all the time. Their teeth.
Right.
And this just kept jabbing me until I found a way to solve it.
Okay, so when you were doing just the grooming,
Yes.
were you checking the teeth at the
Yes.
same? Oh, you were.
Because of Daisy, because of driving Miss Daisy.
Okay.
I always was checking the dog's teeth because I thought if my Daisy needed her teeth cleaned, does other dogs do? Like, do I have an abnormal dog?
Right, and as it turns out,
I don't. I have a
perfectly normal dog.
perfectly normal dog.
So when did you start including the teeth cleaning as part of the grooming package that you were doing in the early days?
2011.
Okay. Now, is that when you bought the human quality teeth cleaning, the ultrasonic devices?
It's an ultrasonic human-grade machine.
Right.
And the same thing with the suction and the scaler. I do scaling, a little bit of scaling if I have to get pressure off of a tooth.
Right.
But most of the time I do everything ultrasonic and with suction.
Okay.
And it's absolutely amazing. I can't tell you how gratifying my job is. I've been everything from a paralegal to in the Navy, and this is by far the most rewarding job I've ever had.
Interesting stuff. So how do you manage 30 locations?
There is me and my assistant. Her name is Tamara. She's a certified hygienist as well. She is amazing, and between the two of us, we cover 30 stores and are looking for more.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely.
So you, by definition, then, you're on the road a lot.
A lot, and I love it.
Okay. So do you have a calendar of events? So now if they're listening to us on Vancouver Island, and they do in large numbers.
Numbers.
So now, if you went to pamperedpetsultrasonic.com, do you list all of those 30 locations so people can go, oh, well, that's not far away from where I live at all?
You get a live receptionist that answers the phone, that tells you the process, that tells you where the locations are closest to you. They book you in. They give you a follow-up call to confirm your appointment.
Right.
They set everything up for you, answer all your questions. Then I come in and do a free consultation.
Okay.
And I tell you what's going on. I show you the teeth. I show you everything. And then we just go from there.
Okay. And many of these once-a-month clinics are in Bosley's locations, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And where are the others?
They're all independents. I go from doggy daycares.
Oh, I see.
To doggy salons. I go to Mutts on Main and Osoyoos because up there's lots of little dogs because it's a retirement community.
Okay.
And I go to the Bosleys all over. They're just so wonderful. They're an amazing company to work with.
Now, you talked about a rather striking and significant difference in dog size. If you have a larger dog, it's less likely to have dental issues than a smaller dog. Is that an accurate generalization?
It's an accurate generalization, but it's more to the point of their spacing between the teeth so that the dog can dislodge its own things that get lodged in the teeth with the larger dogs. But like I said, a kickback breed, like if you breed a Jack Russell with a poodle, those poodles have tiny teeth. If he gets those Jack Russell teeth, he's in trouble. Because genetics are genetics.
Right.
So every dog is different. Every mouth is different. So, and if you get that poodle with the tiny poodle teeth, you're laughing all the way to the bank.
Ah, okay. But in terms of size, with the larger dogs, I suppose what I'm aiming at here is these aids and chew toys and products that you can find in pet stores and supermarkets, for that matter, and you see ads for them on TV too, Rhonda. Well, if you're thinking, your dog's got a dental issue, buy a box of these and give them one a day, and it'll all go away. Is it that easy?
Sterling, it's not that easy. I have, for one of our shows, a person coming in dedicated to talking about dental chews and dental products and the right kind of chews for your dog depending on the issues and the oral care that it needs.
Right.
There are certain products that are not beneficial for dogs. Anything, I say, with more than 5 ingredients, don't give it to your dog.
Oh, okay.
Especially any kind of sugar. If a dog never has sugar, he'll never get a cavity.
Okay. Well, here we are, and this is very timely, by the way, because Halloween is coming up in another week.
Absolutely.
And we love our pets, and we love our dogs, and we love to spoil and pamper our pets, but many of us kind of go over the top when it comes to treats and don't recognize that treats, anything containing sugar,
causes a cavity.
Is a problem for a dog, not only for their teeth, but for their general well-being. Dogs and sugar do not coexist well, do they?
Well, if you think about, we have domesticated a dog from a wild animal and brought it in. Where did it get sugar in the wild?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't eat sugar. It didn't have candy.
Right.
And they never had dental problems. It's since the introduction of food and sugar and the different ways it breaks down, because we feed our dog off our plate.
That's true.
So whatever we eat, they eat. So if we have cavities, why wouldn't they get a cavity?
Right.
The only thing is you can't fill a dog cavity. You can, but it's very expensive and costly and usually unproductive.
Okay. Now, when you're doing the ultrasonic teeth cleaning process at one of these appointments, you obviously, with that trained eye, can identify a cavity pretty quickly, right?
And I can actually determine the diet of that dog.
Okay, just based on the teeth health?
Yep.
Is that right?
And the amount of, I can tell if they're chewing harder on one side. I can tell everything by just looking at their teeth.
What's the most common, aside from small dogs with just spacing issues, what are the most common doggy dental issues?
To me, one of the biggest ailments is a dog will get something stuck between two teeth. I had a boxer that came in, he had a thistle stuck between his two front teeth, and they wanted $1,000 to sedate him to do an excavation of the area and clean it all out and get it all out.
Well, I'm thinking, first of all, a dog with a thistle between its teeth is not going to be a very happy, fun dog to be around.
And a boxer, a big boxer.
Yeah, okay.
So I ultrasonically got that thistle out of there. It was outside. It wasn't inside the gum. It was just stuck between the teeth.
Right.
So between my flossers and my ultrasonic and my scalers, I was able to get that out of there, and the dog went home with fresh minty breath and never came back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And we're going to talk to a couple of clients of yours on the program as well. But just and now, when it comes to cats, you said it's about what 75-25 dogs to cats in terms of the amount of work you do on each species?
And that's only because of lack of exposure for cats. Once cat people learn about ultrasonic teeth cleaning, I will get just as many cats as dogs.
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely. Because almost every home that has a dog has a cat.
That's true. That's true.
There are just as many cats out there as dogs. It's just cat owners don't know about me yet.
Okay, but do cats have the same dental issues that dogs do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Same thing with sugar.
Okay. Now, these and you were saying you can identify a dog's diet simply by looking at their teeth and tell which side of their mouth they chew on.
Absolutely.
It's a wear and tear thing.
It's wear and tear.
Right. But when it comes to food types, and you're saying now, for example, don't give a dog anything with more than 5 ingredients, especially if one of those is anything to do with sugar.
Any kind of sugar, sorbitol, anything.
That's not just a chew toy. That's a regular daily diet of food too.
Diets, treats. People give their dogs probiotics. Make sure there's nothing in your dog's probiotics. Make sure there's nothing in his vitamins. Dogs get vitamins, probiotics, all of these different things. Everything a human gets. Just make sure your dog doesn't get sugar.
Oh, okay. I was unaware of some of these. I don't have a dog now. Perhaps you can tell.
That's
no,
sad.
it is sad because when knowing how happy and fulfilling having a dog can be, and having had one my whole life, I'm just in a period of my life right now where it's just not the right thing to do.
Well, I can see Sterling, that you're going to have a dog soon.
Oh, I'm pretty confident about that. Just got a couple of things more to do, a couple more trips.
Yes.
And then we can come back and get the dog. But as far as the health matter and looking after a dog's teeth, do you think, by and large, now dog owners are as aware of dental issues as you would like them to be, or are we kind of coming around ever so slowly?
It is coming around ever so slowly, as you say, Sterling, because of awareness. Awareness is the key.
Right.
I have been wanting to be with you on this radio station for over 2 years now, since I heard of your show. And the idea of getting this across to many people warms my heart.
Oh, good, good. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and it's just a joy to finally dedicate a few more episodes of Boomer Life to pets and their owners.
I can't wait.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk to a couple of your very happy clients.
Excellent.
It's Boomer Life. Our guest is Rhonda Hebert from Pampered Pets Ultrasonic. The number, if you want to jot this down, it's easy. It's 1-844-PET-SMILE. 1-844-PET-SMILE, and all that information is on their website, which is pamperedpetsultrasonic.com. Lots more still ahead. Stay with us.
Canada's only weekly radio show dedicated to the baby boomer lifestyle. This is Boomer Life on CIL 650.